but that which you decide. It's time for you to decide to dominate your life. You don't do that by just having passion, you need a plan. Let's show you how you grow practically in character, competence, and in other areas of life. Welcome back to Bahati.
These conversations really spark me up, and they reignite and rekindle my love for people development, number one. But again, a genuine empathy for people that are in different clusters and different categories or different places and phases in their journey of growth. That, you know what, I cannot just discard you and say, you know what, that is a gone case, you know, they will never be okay. Yeah. If Ivan could redeem himself, not wait for anyone to redeem him, but to redeem himself, and is like, I am locking my own doors, and clearly this is not going the right way. And all of a sudden he starts to work on himself. And I think that that's really a gift. Yeah. If you can have that, that means you listen to the Holy Spirit and the conviction that is inside of you to guide you. Have you ever told someone to chogendo kola chibi nomulabanga akolera ddala ekyo ky'omugambi kwegambanga they cannot listen. They cannot listen to the spirit inside of them. They cannot listen to any other person. Kwegamba both they are super. They are up here and they don't want to know. Have you ever been in the same predicament where you felt I need to change a few things, or kati nina went to simply anchikubiye and it's like I have arrived. I have created my own destination.
I think it has happened to me so many times. Because I remember one time when I was, that early, stage of this career, people could say, "Eh, wakabi, wariko, okola bulungi ebintu biki."
Ate nga abantu video tebazitegera bulungi.
So they hype you, yes, So you start feeling like
naye kiki ekibeera ku bacameramen muzimu ki ogubambala oluusi baba bawulira bakabi nnyo laba olinga atambula ng'agaziwaati naye nga kamera emugaziiza tolabangako ebanga atambula ate ne bw'ogimpa simanyi nali njiguze nako nenjitereka
baleke bavimbe.
I think the hype comes more from the people we work for, so they ignite us.
They look at you as a god.
Yes. So if you are this person who is weaker inside, you find yourself the hype kututte speed. Actually, abalina talent hype yebavuga speed. So the talent gets beyond their level of understanding.
The fame gets to them.
The fame, that whole wakabi gwaliko
gana kuzino jukira tuli global otuna social media abakuwanika abakumanyi n'abatakumanyi back then nga abakumanyi bokka bakogerako.
Now I'm speaking this when this person doesn't have money at all.
Of course, most of them
taina ode n'omutwalo taina kati hype nemusinga ki kati agenda okurealizing anti hype ya manyi nnyo kusinga
ate tajjajirya
nga bamugoba munju taina kyakulya
taina data.
Exactly. So that's where some people, I think, realize that I think this talent is not enough.
But do you think some of them realize? I want to be very truthful and very honest.
Yeah.
Abantu abalala be wali olabyeko. Do you think they realize? Like bakalambala ne bakakanyala ne nja kuyitawo.
Their type of realization tegamba nti I need to work on myself. Realization yabwe bo balowooza kyakola kifu. Let them kakyuseyo ekirala akoleyo ki ekintu ekirala
kina hype era
ekisobola omuyisaawo ekirala n'agamba nti kati Ivan singa I dropped music okitegeezaako okugamba and music is something that I really love most okitegeeza nti Katonda atanyambye nnyo n'okunyamba nti emirimu gye nzize nkola I use my gift of singing mubana abantu we always have devotions we always have that okitegedde kugamba atuuka mweyo gundi n'agamba okuyimba tekukyakola kangendeko
kangulewe chachi
obategedde okubye nnyo ali kukomaawo
I think the problem in this generation we're having I wish we had mentorship programs for these people because
talented people.
Yes.
But do you think when you call them they come?
They don't.
They don't have time for you. Even if it's free of charge.
Who am I to come and sit now? I will give an example of myself. Who am I to come and sit in, artists meetings? Who am I to say, it is to some people who can realize.
No, some of us do it, but for example, I do celebrity advising, but most of them, when they come to me, it has to be privileged and super private and kept under the blanket. That sometimes their manager can even call and the other person is just listening. This person asks for them and you have to guide them but through another person. And so you don't know who you talked to. Some of them I know who I have talked to. I know the kind of advice that I've given you and I've seen it work for you, but you can never come outrightly and say, you know what, Katindaba, I am going down and I need help. Neta go kwe kunganya, you know, I need to press a pause button. Kwange misinde jendiko jawa guru nyo. And most of them don't want that. And then when it comes to the Christians, because most of the celebrities that have helped are heathen. And they know how to look for help. And they know how to request for it to be private. But Christian?
They don't. They think they know.
I have never seen a Christian celebrity look for help. I have never. All the years I have done this job, I have never.
Let me come on for
it's not a bad thing, but I think we need we need to know that we don't know it all.
No, there's a scripture that says iron sharpens iron.
Yes.
Because even when I do this job, I also have mentors that I report to that guide me also.
No, that will tell you that as I was watching your show, kano, you know, catch you.
And by the way, even if it's not a mentor and it's muntu wabuli, they can advise.
Kugambi babi tugambe nnyo Hilda. Abantu bano betuweereza. Bebasinzo otu ekigambo condemning kyandibadde ekituufu
ate okukondominga kubanga kusalya musango
no si kusalya musango bebasinze okutubuulira ebikyamu byetukola ki byetukola kati because olowooza nti is just a fun oyinza olowooza is just a fun you brush it nga wono wagambye you brush it off n'ogamba kati oyo kamugobe ku bafaani nfuna abakola ki abanjagala n'otomanya nti ono akyogeddeko ate yasinga okwagala kozi omuntu atakwagala tajja kukubuulira the black spot you have okitegedde
omuganda agamba atya nti enswera ekwagala
yegwa ku bbwali okitegedde so nze my wife has helped me so much whenever she sees
started as a fan.
She says as a fan. Whenever she sees me, tubeeyo tudde wano ku mulamwa. Whenever she sees me,
yali amaze okukwata mu malala wali.
Nali nkyaliyoko.
N'akulaba nga hype ekutwala.
Yali kyaliyoko nangaka kuteekemu omuntu ono ajja kuntereereza. And she's still doing a great job. Sinnatuukayo. Naye at least when I evaluate myself ndaba nga there's been a lot of change era bwandaba nga nina kyenkoze astring agamba honey soko kakkanemu awo ate kasita ayogera empola ogamba kyenakoze si kirungi weebuzaabuza
I do think that we are different personalities of people.
True.
Kati nze nja kwesanga as my mentorship could be when I've fallen.
Ng'osoose kugwa.
Mala kulabako.
Ng'ogudde.
Kati ate eri abalala nga ye ayina spirit eyo munda is yearning to learn more. Era n'abalala nga either watawuliriza maama we bataata we kitegeera. Abalala mukyala we, abalala musumba we. So that we are so different. So me I would think that
naye waliwo abatalina gwe bawuliriza
kati nabo nabo gye bali
bayitirivu ate basinga obungi.
But I think I don't think just by mtwe minene nenga I don't think
I know
ngabera musengeke
embulirire tefayo I think as people keep saying naye afunamo a moment where God wamteka in a corner. Kama naye abantu bonna ataano would they be against you one person? Are you that important? And that is why I usually tell people you're not so much important. Don't put yourself, on a pedestal somewhere and worship yourself. So while you think, and sometimes when you think about issues, we don't like thinking. That's the other thing.
Yeah, I don't like.
We like activity, and then we make this activity like a bandage. Nti waliwo ekivunda munda ebalivunda naye tutadeko ka bandage so it looks nice. Okay, and bandage, that is why you will even find some Christians drinking, avoiding abirozo. You will find them going to parties they are not supposed to even go to. You will find them jumping from one church to another. Kwange no bamanyi bagenda kumbulia kubunafu bwange, so I should go to where they worship me and they think I am the greatest person. But again, it takes a few months. They all know you. They also know you. So you become a church vagabond and go everywhere. I know.
Yes,
I know, and then you're a minister, but a minister without location, what kind of ministry is that? So I think they're all the types, Zoyogedeko, there are so many types, but those that don't listen, they avoid thinking, they avoid everything, and they end up begging.
And those I've worked for manyi ffe tuba behind the scenes, so we see a lot of things. Mulimu abamu nga omugamba manyi nno wandibadde tutatuyimba olwo ku weekend oba nkya. Take your time because you have lots happening. No, nze tombulira natuteekayo enkya. So in the algorithm of posting, the song doesn't get
the hype that it needs,
the audience. Kati ngajja ngagamba mwana wangamba naye sikitegeera. So some are not patient, some are so.
No, talented people are super impatient.
Yes,
chebagala bachagalira ukati. So even if you tell them take time and prepare, there is a pre-launch, there is a during the launch, and then a post-launch. Like to wait for what? And then they always think the whole world is just waiting on them. Not knowing. And sometimes when you look at some of these following it, that you will look in Uganda, how many people do we have? 40. Coming to 50? Well, actually, we must be 50, more than 50 because it's Tebambalanga. So you realize so how many homes are those? But you realize we're 50 millions. Ngamu following you. Towezanga kuandika kadde. Oli mu mitwalo 5, mitwalo 10.
Ze ndi mu 10.
Oli mu 10.
TikTok.
And then no kale ne wobigatta byonna. Gatte biwera kakadde. Akakadde akamu mu Uganda mulimu how many?
48 or 50
millions. Kati munsi mulimu bameka.
Atuli bangi.
You get it? So that means not even a quarter of or even 1% of the world knows who you are. Can you be humble and serve God to the point that He can unveil you to the world?
Actually, there are those people I've helped personally. I've helped them because of their personality, not because of their talent. So
I love that. You help them because of their personality, not because of their talent. What's the difference?
Because of the personality, when namuteekako kino ne mugattako kino atajja kikola bulungi okusinga.
Personality nga patience,
okusama ekitiibwa, they honor people, they are humble, they are hardworking, you know,
committed, they are loyal. Like they will say the same words ngali nawe. Okay, now this conversation is changing to values, and I love where it's going. Because you realize that the people that we say are not too much talented, what grounds them are the values.
Sidi mukwewana, but mukama wange wabataliwo in the country. He can trust me with a lot of assignment. Not that I'm the only worker there. Na ye anesigisa nagamba Ivan kola kino. Not that nabisoma, no. But because akimanyi nti once you tell Ivan something, ajja kiteekako ebirowoozo mwesigwa executing ekigwe okitegedde akikole nnyo nti nze waliwo n'olumu entuuka nga we are this the conversation ne boogera about boogera ekikyamu ku boss ne wemba mbimanyi I'm like a god nteekayo omukono nenga no si kituufu okitegedde si kituufu. You get what I'm saying?
Actually
because omanya omuntu mukama omuntu muntu.
But actually that's why most talented people have taken long to make a breakthrough. Like they no msango mukusoka ogokubiri muganda ngo kyayimba tieme kyayimba
nenga cho kyamuulira katomuulira naye avuga hype aje
katogene ita mukasako kajegerenga buli mwagamba nayo gayi mufunyo no wachichi you get
nenga amugamba
bamugamba n'olumu nenga n'omutwe mutomuki because I don't think they don't tell they do. Actually bambagana meetings is private muganda yekola bwoti ngamba
batuki kako abamu bavumi talented people akuwera wawo
bavumi
they do why because they feel they know more. So how dare you tell me that I'm doing a wrong thing?
How dare you tell me that I need to work on this?
How dare you
as if it's the seraba?
I know. And yet there's so many people who need me, and sometimes I'm like, okay, go to those that need you, then you're not needed here.
Then there was with talent before you jump into something you want to do. I'll give an example of my kids right now. Nti namutabani wange asooka simanyi nti oba okuyimba ennyo akwagala because it is a thing I'm doing, not of which tatera kundaba nti mbikola nnyo, but nzo musanga yimbao abeera nga yeyimbe kati kwekyo kyalina nze ate we nazitukidde ne ngamba let me nurture that. Okitegedde okusinga otuuka eri wagane nalaba daddy okuvuga kwe kumukolera nange kangende mu kuvuga okitegedde oba nalaba ku ndowooza aho wetu wabidde
abantu abatukuza
abalina yes nti talents zaffe zino twandizikozesezza nnyo ezandituyambe. When we go back to the Bible, it is talents that gave them food to eat. It is talents that
have you seen these children celebrities?
Yeah.
And how they go down so quickly?
Yes.
That what has not been built in them are the value systems.
Yeah.
That they have been hyped and now they think bakabi, and most of them will even refuse to go to school. They will refuse to do anything else because they feel like I am already known, I am a celebrity, not knowing that being known and being successful are two different things.
They're totally different.
You can be famous, but a beggar. A beggar who is famous as well as an
naliko ekyo when I started,
like your name has gone ahead of you.
When I did the first song, I would not say a hit, the first song called Milele na Milele aya everywhere nga when I go never sound ne bajiwulira the whole crowd goes crazy. Nenga wenva katuti
ngotambula wakagere
nga ngenda ku muntu nga mugamba mwana mpayo omutwalo sinamu mpayo okigede
ate abatachikirira bagamba
abantu ne batandika okuneesamba even at church wa pastor Bugembe ne batandika okudinga bakola abulabi bagamba asabiriza wuuyo ne befuula abalina bibakolaawo okitegedde ne befuula abagenda nti service ewedde musabiriza
anti talent yo olembeza
musabiriza. Man, it was a tough season until nga we nabagambe nti nze yetuuza wansi ngamba Ivan, stop being a beggar, have some sense in you,
start working.
If it means looking for a job, look for a job. Okitegedde newe kibanga omulimu ogwo tegugenda kukkiriza kubeera nga katuuti k'oyagala sooka weetereeze,
sustain yourself.
Okitegeera nti nze right now newe ngamba kwata milioni 8 gula simu okitegedde nsobola ogigula because I work.
You work for yourself.
Naye kiba kibi nnyo nze osanga omwana alina emyaka 22.
That means you can invest in your talent right now.
Talina kyasobola kukola, talina kyakola, nene omusanga akwata iPhone of 8 million. No gamba sente
iPhone yakuluma nnyo.
No, I'm just giving it is the phone I'm holding. No, but I'm giving an example. Nchogerako because
Erichi 80 Pro.
It is an 11 Pro Max. Omanyi lwaki njogera ekyo? It's because every muvubuka avubuseemu nti nvubuse ayagala kwata iPhone. Okitegedde? Every muvubuka avubuse ayagala kudda mu
Really?
Yes. My friend. Era akulaba ng'ogijja ono laba bambi ng'omutima gwo gwonna the heart is melting. Is melting agamba I wish I can have that phone. Okitegedde? Nenga nagambako omuntu omwawo.
You made a decision.
I made a decision. Okitegedde? I turned around.
I think also being successful and is, as you said, is totally different than having just a talent. Now, the problem we are having, I think so, is when someone has a, as he said, iPhone, bayaninga ogula emotoka, abala bayaninga okufuna zine engoye ezakabi, you know, exactly.
Nti okusulako mu apartment ya 1.2 million. Hilda, apartment of 1.2 million, 1.8.
It's not an apartment until Kalina. Kalina say apartment.
Some do sleep in expensive
hotels.
They even
borrow money to live that life.
And if it's ladies, they are in wigs.
Now, that whole thing takes their time and consumes a lot. They would wish to be where those stars are, but they have not taken time to understand that it takes real life hustle to get those things.
Yes.
Now, those are the people you find ngabali ku social media ne babula for a year.
ngagenze wo
ngaabuze olwo anti kati ebikyasa
akatasobola kwesustaining
sente zibuze
yazisalako apartment yagivaamu yagenda mu kazigo
gundi yabulira
gym yava mu gym eri gye yakolerangamu mu video kati ali kusitula bigundi ebitebe bya paint ng'ataddemu
abamu basanga wali mu katale ekibuye nga ayitawo ng'abisegeera
n'omukubira akasimu nti bano njagala kukyalira nga amanyi siriiwo ntambula nnyo
nemusimayagai tembaswazanga bwembasanga tunuulire nnyo ate ngo
si kuswaza Hilda, what we are telling you, we've lived it, we know almost probably we are still in it
ng'avuddeyo clearly mbasagala na batunulako because half the time banchimanyi what they are going through. Self-condemnation, they have a heavy conviction, they would love to hide away from the world. So wenkusanga ng'ositula ekigaali nja kuyimirira naawe nywe naawe chai. I will come to your level okulaga nti what you are doing is the right thing. Success starts from down up. It's only a grave etandikira waggulu ngedda wansi.
Hilda, kankusaleko ekirimi, it is not recent, it is so recent here nti in COVID time nga bwogamba nti emirimu ne gitaataaganyizibwamuko bla bla and all that. Me nalinga nakamala nakawasa 2019 mpasiza omugole mupya bla 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 and everything turned upside down. Ushegedde omwana asooka tumufunidde mu COVID awo 2020 things turned up and down. Ennyumba gy'obadde opangisa ennungi ne mutuuka nga temukyasobola gikola gisustaininga kugipangisa nova mu nnyumba y'emitwalo 35 by then nze nga zensobola.
I love this vivid example.
Nodda mu nnyumba y'emitwalo 8. Do you know how that looks like? Obataddawo in that single room mu maaso waliyo omulyango gw'edduuka n'emabega waliyo ki omulyango okitegedde nga that's how nga wensobola obbateeka. Abantu bangi ku church ne bankriticizinga ne boogera ku ekyo ne baseka ne baseka noseka time yatuuka nga saagala muntu kunkyalira. Bridget ayina mikwano gye ng'olumu mugamba dindako tobaleeta paka bwe twatuula faaba babiri ne tuola ne tugamba ni lwaki twekweka
tufaaki
is this their marriage? Is this their life? Okitegedde it is our life.
Your wife is so understanding.
Nentuuka ne mugamba baleke bajje oba baseka bakole ki baseke by the end of it
like you can breathe.
Omanye emirembe gye nalina.
I know.
Omuntu omu n'akola comment ku church n'agamba oyo no gwe mulaba yesmart ngaawo n'aseka katuuti olowooza nno yo waakabye ennyo igwe akyogeddeko nze nga nze sikirina mbuzibu igwe akyogeddeko gwakirinamu obuzibu kizibu kyo but look where I am right now nti that time was a recess time. That was my
you had to go through that.
That was my turning point.
And everyone has to experience such moments.
That was my turning point.
Never accept.
Yeah, they don't.
That's when I'm like, Ivan, you need to get a real job now. Oyagala nnyo okuyimba but
music.
You
came face to face with reality.
With reality. Naga, you need to get a job. And once I said, Lord, I've accepted, let me get a job. Omulimu gwenkola right now. Already yali agusetinze nga weegula. It is just me to say yes. Mba nakajoininga omulimu, mukama wange nangamba tusengukayo ne nansa na join okukimanga emmotoka ovuga tugenda mu nnyonyo ne ngakati mu nnyonyo. Nasobolayo. Nangamba don't worry. Nja kusasulira rent emyezi 5 egisooka. Nga
I know. From Karuma come to gye bakusasulidde.
Abantu ne bagamba Ivan sente atandise ofuna. No. It was
and that's why I usually say mukama akuyimusizanga mu bantu bennyini abakwogerera.
Kati abantu yatandika textingira mukazi we nga bamuga baawe yatandise okikuba ayina ku sente bagamba mugira mbeera awo mugira tuba tufuna omwana owokubiri fully paid for. Since okitegedde right now my children they have life insurance insurance nange na insurance nti omuntu bwalwala sikyakwata mu sente zange oteekayo card but if I didn't say yes
I think
you had to say yes.
I think even these talented people don't want to work. Like
they don't
because
they feel like everyone is below them.
They think media,
they are super talented.
Or they think social media is which I sichirwani that sichivumira nti echa social media is asula true naye genda kusasula
kakati bameka abasasula
okitegeera bameka abasasulwa okitegeera however much you want you need
so
this
ne following nyingi nnyo ng'oba updatinga ku bulamu bwo buli lunaku naye nga tewali kikumi kivaayo why don't you work as you invest in your brand so that as it grows you can get paid for it but
right now sikyanoonya abantu nti njagala kulina akayimba kenjagala okureleasinga bambi mpeeyo kasente right now ntunulamu ne ŋŋamba okay concerning the requirements ezeetaagibwa ewaka ndowooza mu 2025 ejja osobola okureleasingayo ennyimba 2 I take my time I set myself 2024-25 I release more 2 songs on my pace.
Like you're not on anyone's pace. You're not moving on anyone's rhythm. But do you know what hype does? You are moving kubunkenke bwabalala. You don't have your own programming. And bavuga speed.
Atense nevuga speed
ndima.
Because you can't satisfy me. Oshegede oba wakakola ekirungi I need you to do another good thing again.
A better one. And that's what social media is. One thing trends oba okubye hit
you need to look for content again.
I know.
To hit more. my studio, I didn't have equipment before, I remember. But I realized nizo mtazijamba impi, because they don't pay that much. I mean, initially. So I knew setting in azija over, and I'm tired of hiring staff, I'm tired of all these things. So I looked for side hustles so that I can get this money invested.
You invest in what you want to do.
I did a lot of things. I worked for companies. I slept over other people's offices.
Doing what?
Doing their stuff.
Like still related with.
Related in my
video. Yes.
Yeah, but I used to kuba katubera mu office yo muntu ojja kuzimbira yokola
Yes.
It's very director kati you need their attention. You have to work for them, get the money, invest in your vision as well. Yes. Not only that as well, maybe that ozimbieko okoze kino
wazimbako
natembe yako
no tembe yacho
engoye natundako ku
naye ngozikolera mu swag otembe engoye sebo
but I realized that that's
Chris ngwaze sikiro bango zisubula
no zisubula nenzitunda so
nenga all that you have a target that I want this camera
I want this cost this much,
I want this stand and it costs this much.
Yes.
So you had your own list, progressive list.
Exactly.
Ndizona sigenda kuzifuna lumu kubanga there are so many issues where guys can go and get money these days. I mean it's just there. But you decide and take the harder route, the longer route, and say I will buy one by one. But I will make sure that I invest in myself.
It's a block.
Wow, guys, time is up, but I feel so bad, like so bad. I hope Ivan and Grace D can come back and we have more of these conversations.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I feel that this is going to be a turnaround point for so many youths out there. And even not youths, but there are people that abale made them swage yone hype mpaka miaka ana. Ngola bachikutwalo ugende. Ngoye engato zitandise okuyulika toina ngatondala. Otandise nobutasenya ato muzimu gwo wavu kastagu kwezi. Otandika okunya abantu ne bakudduka. Ne mushala onawuliyanga yagala nakwegana. And I don't know why it happens more to men. Because you are a leader, tukulaba nnyo more than even the woman, because the woman will remain in the background, but you, the hustler, the man, the leader, tujja kulaba nnyo, and we will feel so sorry. There are so many people that I see in this world, and I feel so sorry. And then those that I feel sorry for, right now, yes, ainako hype, awulira ali super talented, tagambibwako, naye nga ntunula 5 years from now or 10 years from now, nga mukama agenda wa. Kubanga, if you're going to earn the same money you're earning right now 5 years to come, ojja kuba mwavu.
Chitufu.
Because of inflation and the changes in the economy, you cannot earn the same money 5 years from now or 10 years from now and you think you're progressing. You will be going down.
People need to know, all young folks out there, they need to know that when you work hard is when you earn respect.
Respect is earned.
Yeah, sometimes
you work for it.
You work for it. Sometimes it's like ntinze kati abantu abali bampisaamu amaaso right now when they know that
bagamba
I'm
Ivan
working,
akikuba.
when they know that I'm working, n'abakyala abakulu bagamba we respect you, you are fully,
and that's true. I also respect someone who commits themselves to do a particular thing and ngolaba nti waliwo gye balaga ate nga alina kyeyerekereza kati ate people who respect you more are people who knew that former you and now bagerageranya with who you are and the period that you went down ne bakulaba nga webbulula and they're like wow, that is a man, and every parent will be proud that you even have that. Tubagala nnyo. From us to you, tubasiibuza nnaku, but we will get more time. From us to you is a bye-bye. Wow. So it's my daughter usually makes a comment about when she eats something that is really good, you know, that feeling of it was yummy. This conversation was exactly that. It was, I don't know, I still need to have more of these conversations, and I know that you and I learn from these things. It's not, I don't distance myself whenever we're having such conversations. I feel like I'm in these conversations for learning and for takeaway points, and when you hear these life vivid stories like Ivan just gave to us and Grace D, you can clearly see that there are youths out there who can be super talented, but again, who can realize the power of commitment and hard work and give it their best to make sure that they are someone in the world without shame, okay, and owning their purpose, owning their success, and owning their significance. That's what these two have done for us, and I hope that you've been able to pick so many gems, and we're still continuing. We're still making this series, talking about this and meeting different people, plus employers, plus people that have worked with colleagues who are super talented but very big-headed, and I know that our minds are going to be blown at the end of this, but it's going to be super, super influencing and life-changing. So don't forget to log in every weekday apart from Wednesday. We are here, we're talking about life and how to live it. And in case you need help, the numbers on your screen, how to join the mentorship, how to get the books, how to get the services. By the way, this is something we've not mentioned before, but if you need film producing, if you need video editing, if you need pictures, we're still your plug. Please come in. If you need to train in media, on radio, on TV, as a camera operator, as lighting, and you know, all those things, producing, we are still your plug. So just get the numbers on your screen. Make sure that you reach out to us, WhatsApp us or call us. Let us know how you can be able to be plugged in. We love you. Have a good night.
Thank you for watching. Bahati comes to you every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, 9 p.m. here on Spirit TV. Bahati, bringing you knowledge, wisdom, financial and personal growth, better relationships leading to your transformation and elevation.
Spirit TV, a place for you. Up next on Spirit TV.
Turning your TV on makes you feel so special.
StarTimes has introduced fresh new bouquets on both antenna and dish decoders. Copper bouquet on antenna decoder